Are you watching Recoil TV and you see something you can't live without? Thankfully, we've got AI on your side. Along with the rise of the machines, it also can help you find what you want. Do you like this shirt? Do you like my watch? Maybe this bandolier? All you have to do is pause your video when the item comes on, click on the plus button, and we'll take you to where you can find out more about it. Be sure to watch Recoil TV for all the latest and greatest gear, items, and news. Hey guys, how are you doing? Dave here, and today on Recoil TV Mail Call, we're going to be talking about a new handguard from Midwest Industries. Now, we've all seen AR-15, M16 handguards before, and this is a free-float handguard, and it's going to look an awful lot like the ones you have seen. This one is called the Night Fighter handguard. And let me explain a little bit why this is named the Night Fighter handguard. So when you have these really long Picatinny rails, one of the things that we found out through hard experience was that when you put like a laser designator on here, whether it's IR or visible, at the end of your rail, you could get a little bit of flex and torque on it, and you could actually have a point of impact shift. Now, so the Night Fighter rail was specifically made to be as rigid as possible while staying lightweight. And of course, this comes in a few different lengths. This one is 13.5 inches long and has a weight on the rifle, adds 14.1 ounces. It's a little bit more than you would have expected, but remember, this is meant to put lasers all the way here on the end of this and keep it rigid. Now, there's a couple of ways that they did this. One, we have this big honkin' steel 4140 barrel nut that is over 2 inches long. And this comes, with it, and you put the handguard on, etc. But then there's also a steel torque plate that it presses up against. So the combination of that long barrel nut and the ability to torque down, because this steel won't compress like the aluminum will, Midwest Industries tells us this helps keep everything super rigid. But even if you're not running night vision, this would be a nice slimline rail. The exterior is only 1.5 inches, the outer diameter. The inner diameter is 1.25 inches. I have famously small hands, and this fits real nice. This is deburred, there's no sharp edges. There's a nice little scoop cutout on the top of the rail as well. And in addition to the rail system and the barrel nut and the torque plate, it does come with a wrench. You'll have to add your own torque wrench to this. And unless you want to do something weird with the vice grips, we could never recommend, but that's all you're really gonna need here. Oh, and you have a little Picatinny, an M-LOK Picatinny rail and hardware. The only thing you need to do is add a torque wrench. Now, this is the Midwest Industries Night Fighter handguard. I am sure you can use this for day fighting as well, but if you think maybe you're gonna have a visible or IR laser on the end, or you've been having problems with point of impact shifts with your visible or IR laser on the end of your free-float handguard, this is one that you might wanna look at. For more information, you can go to MidwestIndustriesInc.com.